This video examines a troubling reality in India: the exploitation of senior citizens through matrimonial extortion, fake allegations, and the resulting tragic stress-induced deaths. Organized syndicates, often called Looteri Dulhan, target vulnerable families. The process involves a fake marriage setup, followed by an abrupt departure with valuables and, ultimately, legal threats and extortion demands. The anatomy of this extortion typically follows 4 steps: finding a target, the bride's departure, filing false criminal charges to create pressure, and finally, demanding payment to settle the fabricated case. Why are seniors targeted? Syndicates exploit societal stigmas, the fear of public humiliation, and the physical and mental frailty of the elderly to force families into paying up. These criminals weaponize protective laws, such as Section 498A, turning legislation meant for justice into a tool for harassment and extortion against the innocent. The human cost is catastrophic. Elderly parents are thrust into a nightmare of police stations and courts, suffering immense psychological distress that destroys their autonomy, peace, and, in many cases, their will to live. The Supreme Court of India has acknowledged this issue, stating that these legal provisions can be used as, quote, legal terrorism, and should be a shield, not an assassin's weapon. Reported estimates show a vast disparity between cases filed and actual convictions, highlighting that these laws are frequently used as extortion tools rather than for true justice. Common patterns in these false cases include vague, omnibus allegations, highly exaggerated claims of stridhan, and the use of intermediaries to demand massive, untaxed cash settlements. The most tragic outcome is the loss of life. Unable to bear the shame and endless harassment, many senior citizens are driven to suicide or suffer fatal health events. Steps toward reform include mandatory pre-litigation mediation, punishing perjury for filing malicious false charges, and establishing directives to protect the elderly from arbitrary arrest. It is time to break the silence and act to protect our senior citizens from the devastating impact of organized matrimonial extortion. This concludes our video on the dark reality of extortion targeting senior citizens in India. Thank you for watching.